Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I am so excited to be doing these monthly wrap-up videos again. They are so helpful to me, and knowing that I get to talk about how, all in one video, talk about how the month went. We talk about our goals. Eventually I am going to be doing a subscriber like kind of shout out feature to these videos. I wanted to do it this month, but as you guys know, it has been a roller coaster of a month. I mean, it started off with me and my husband being really sick the first 2 weeks of January. It ended up not being, the scary virus stuff. It ended up just being a really bad cold, which is what I used to get a lot of time in the wintertime. But it was not fun. And then my husband decided to make a career change. And so that has been an up and down roller coaster. It has just been a crazy month, and I am so glad to be going into a new month because I just feel like there's just so many up and downs. And then this month is ending crazy. So you guys, if you watch my daily vlogs, which are not really daily much anymore, like 2 days a week, but that's what I can do right now. You know that my agency is overseeing the vaccine clinic for all the educators. And so I'm helping out with that. So I went down there yesterday for a training. I may go down there today. So that's why I wanted to get this video filmed now, because I don't know if I'll have lunchtime to do it. And then I'll be there for 10 hours tomorrow. So it is ending kind of the same way my day started, my month started. But overall, I had a really good month, and I am very, very proud of the progress I made on my goals. So that's what we're going to talk about, are all the goals that I had, what progress I made on them, and then the plans for February. And of course, we are going to have a little February challenge that we can all participate in. If you are in my Facebook group, you already know the February challenge. So it is already posted up there as an announcement, so go check that out. Okay, January wrap up, goals, channel. So my channel goals, my main channel goals really were posting consistently, posting videos that people want to see, doing more like informational videos, and just kind of being on a schedule. I definitely accomplished that. I had my schedule written out. I did 2 kind of informational videos in the month of January. I plan on doing 2 more in February. I have 1 filmed already. The other one I still need to film. I think I have a whole list of videos that you guys have given me that you want to see, so I need to go through that list and still work on planning those videos. But I have a plan, and I have a list, and I have things to choose from, which is great. But I did definitely do my posting consistently based on my schedule that I had written out for the month of January. So very happy with that. Those goals definitely done. Also, I wanted to be, more posting out there on social media and just kind of, getting that motivation from out there, because there really is so much motivation out there on social media. But I have to tell you, I did have to go through like my Instagram accounts that I follow, and I had to get rid of some of them. Some of them just were not, I don't know. There's some of them I like to see real people and real things and real struggles and those kind of things. And I feel like sometimes it's just too much on some of the accounts I follow. So I definitely did go through and kind of weed out quite a bit, but I've been trying to definitely go over there and trying to, share what I'm eating and just trying to be more out there. So that way people knew that, yeah, I am still staying the course and things are still going really well. So I did good with that as well. Probably not as good as being consistently posting and those kind of things. Personal goals, that was mainly just trying to stick with my planner, which I have done very well, and it's been very fun. I've been keeping it very minimal, which is my goal, because I used to get really, really crazy with the decorating, and I'd spend so much time with that, and then it wasn't very useful because it was all just a big decor piece. So I wanted something that was useful, and the one I ended up with, which I did show you guys before, it's from Recollections from Michael's, and it's the to-do planner. And so that's what it is. It just has your 7 boxes here, then it has your 3 different lists here, and you can just set it up. And I had stickers that I already had that I just have been pulling from. So really happy with how I've been doing it. I have my trackers on here. So this week, I have to tell you, I did not do very good with my tracking. Oh, we'll go into the health stuff here in a second. Personal, reading also. I have been doing fantastic with reading. I've read 6 books this month. I will be doing a book review video. I wanted to get it up, film it during lunch today, but that's probably not gonna happen because I don't think I will be here. So I will film it sometime maybe this weekend or next week or something like that. and get that filmed for you guys. But I read 6 books. Now I was really like at the beginning of the month was just like flying through books. But then I started reading this book, what day was it? Last weekend. And I'm struggling getting through it. And it's not badly written by no means. But it's a different genre than I've read the entire month, and I think I'm just having trouble getting into the genre, so I may push it aside. I don't like to DNF books, but because especially when I think I would really like this book once I got into it, but I think I'm just like still craving the action, thriller, suspense stuff. That's what really gets me reading, or those, you know, just really like action-packed, you know, fast read books. And I've been finding myself these last few days like watching a lot more shows and then not reading as much, and because I'm not like looking forward to picking up the book. So I think I may switch gears and go to a different book. But as far as my reading goals was to read 4 books in the month, and I've read 6. So definitely through that, you know, goal, I definitely busted right through that goal. So yay. Health goals. So one of my main goals was to work out 3 times per month. 3 times per week, not 3 times per month, 3 times per week, at least 30 minutes. The first 2 weeks of the month, I was sick. My husband was sick. I just couldn't do it. It was too hard to do the 30 minutes. I did though try to do like a lot of movement and getting up and moving around, and you know, the intentional movement part. And I did do another thing we did was our monthly fitness calendar for January. I did as much of as I could the first couple of weeks, but once I started getting really sick, I couldn't do it. But I finished the last 2 weeks of January on the fitness calendar. I did finish all of that. And as far as the working out, I've been doing more 15 minutes. I notice I can really bust out 15 minutes in the morning before I have to start working or start getting ready for work. I noticed I can do that really easily. And so I thought, you know what, baby steps. Every little bit counts. I'm not a fitness person. This is not a fitness channel. I am not going to be a person that enjoys working out. I hate working out. But I just want to get some movement in because I'm working at home now. And I have noticed that when I looked at my scale tracker, like my weight tracker, I noticed that I was doing super good all the way up until around end of March, beginning of April of 2020, and that's when I started working at home. And it just consistently just creeped up. I mean, the weight just creeped up little by little by little, and I'm sure it has a lot to do with inactivity, because when you're at work, you move around a lot. You're going from cubicle to the bathroom, to the break room, you were on your feet. Plus I had a stand-up desk there, and so I could be on my feet. So I think doing the 15 minutes a day and then doing more intentional movement throughout the day, setting a timer on my phone, that's kind of getting more into what my February goals are. So we'll talk more about that here in a second. But I feel like though I have been doing more intentional movement, and I think that's just as important as the working out, at least for me, because like I said, I'm not a fitness person. I don't plan on being buff, and I'm sorry, I'm just not that way. And that's, you know, I'm just not gonna ever be that. So I'm gonna readjust my goals, which is what the point of goals are, is to readjust them and to what, you know, you can do and what's feasible. So you don't want to set yourself up for failure. And that's what I feel like I would do if I told myself it has to be 30 minutes a day, 3 days a week. I feel like I'd be setting myself up for failure. So I saw what I could do in the month, and now I'm adjusting it. And I feel like the way I'm adjusting it is actually going to turn out being a better thing than what I planned on doing. Water, I've been doing fantastic with water. I have been trying to drink water first, been drinking a ton of tea, which I don't put anything in my tea, so I kind of count that as my water too. But it's been water first before anything else. So the water's been going fantastic. And one of my other goals with the water was to drink it with not as much water enhancer. So I've been using lemons and limes, and that has been working out really well. Sometimes my last like cup of water is with water enhancer, but that's it. But the rest of the day has been just lemons and limes, and I'm very excited about that. The monthly fitness calendar, so we talked about that. We will be doing one for February. I've already released that in my Facebook group, so we'll talk about that here in a second. My weight. So you guys know I hate doing weight goals or numbers, doing weight numbers, just because, again, I don't want to feel like I'm setting myself up. and my body loses very slowly. It always has. I mean, it's just, I'm not going to use any excuses, but you know, because of medical things, it can cause slow weight loss. That is just the truth. That's what my doctor tells me. That's what everything tells you out there. People look at it like you're making an excuse, but I'm not. It is what it is. So my body just loses slowly, and I just don't have these huge amounts of weight loss every single week, even when I'm like right on track, on point with everything. It just doesn't happen. But I needed something to motivate me and to work towards, and if I needed to really ramp it up towards the end of the month to meet my goal, that's what I wanted to do. And so I did. So I set 5 pounds per month, which I had a few people, so not everybody can be kind in the comments, and I just ask people to be kind. I don't know why kindness is so hard sometimes. Again, if you are here to watch my channel because you want quick, you know, weight loss tips, quick, you know, how to lose weight quick, you're not going to find it here. You're not. There's plenty of channels out there like that. If you want somebody who is an inspiration that works out all the time, you know, and just busts it out and eats, you know, perfect every single day, you're not going to find that here. I am an everyday person. I have my ups and downs. I'm very transparent about my journey, and there's no reason to be unkind in the comments about that kind of stuff. Just unsubscribe, or if you're not subscribed, just go away, move on to somebody else who has all those aspects that you're looking for. I'm here to share my journey. I'm here to share my journey with you and for you to share your journey with me, and I have a lot of people that I do that with, and that's the kind of people that, you know, I want to attract, because that's the kind of person I am. That being said, I mean, I did want to try to lose 5 pounds this month. And again, like I said, for some people that's a really low goal, but for me, that was what I wanted to do. So I started the month off January 1st at 231, and today, this morning, I weighed in at 222.8. So I did lose 8.2 pounds this month. I would say that the majority of it was the beginning of the month. I lost like, what was it, 6 point something pounds by mid-January. And then last week I gained 0.2. And then this week, I had told you guys yesterday, or day before yesterday, but you guys saw the video yesterday, that I had been weighing, like I had weighed like the previous 3 days, and I was exactly the same weight for 3 days in a row, which was 0.6 more than I was on Friday. But obviously my body was just still working it all off, because I woke up this morning at 222.8. So I am not unhappy about that. 8.2 pounds. I did my goal for the month of January. So we are definitely moving in the right direction. I feel like it is just adding in this new, like, okay, I've got this positive attitude. You know, we're getting over some of this, you know, I was getting over the anxiety of my husband changing jobs. That's just always super anxious for me, but he started this week and things are going good. We got his schedule. We know he's gonna be working full time. He'll be working days for a while. That was also one of my anxieties, because I knew he'd probably be going on to nights, but it looks like during his training time, which I think is 2 months, he'll be on days. So at least we have 2 months where he's working the day shift, and then he will be going to nights. But it's not going to be every day, because they work 12-hour shifts. So I think because of all of that, you know, they work like 4 on, 3 off, 3 on, 4 off. So I'll have plenty of time to see him. What my worry was is that, you know, our kids are older. They're not here all the time. So it's just me and him, and, you know, it's kind of like that time of our life where it is me and him, and he was going to be missing, and it was really giving me a lot of anxiety. But I think once we got his schedule and knew things were not going to be as bad as I feared, which is almost always, you know, he always tells me, why do you always worry? I don't know. That's just how I am. Anyway, so I think once I got past all that, things were I just feel so much better. And maybe that's just why it just kind of all started falling off the last few days, because this is information that we got actually yesterday and the day before. So it's literally literally came home yesterday and told me his schedule, and then I had this huge like weight loss last night. So I don't know. Stress is a killer for us, and I'm thinking that I don't know, is that even possible that stress could have been holding on to all that? And then last night after I got the news, it was just like, I mean, it literally, that's how I felt. I just had this huge relief, and it just felt really good. So Anyway, I'm sorry, this video kind of got a little bit rambly. So 8.2 pounds gone. Yay. Let me know what your guys' loss was. February goals. As far as my channel, those goals are still the same. Just posting consistently, trying to do different videos than I normally do, ones that you guys want to see. Personal goals, still continue to use my planner, read 4 books this month, and then let's go into health goals. So of course, I still want to aim for my goal of losing 5 pounds this month. And then as far as working out though, this is what we're going to do this month. Instead of saying I'm going to work out this many minutes, this many days, this is what I did. So I developed this calendar. I don't know if you guys can see it very well. Probably not at all. It doesn't look like. Okay, well, if you're in my Facebook group, it's posted over there. I will post a link to it into my Google Drive down there. It's a PDF. It has clickable links on it. This is what I did. So I'm going to be looking over here to look at it. So what I did Monday through Friday was I split up each day with cardio, abs, lower body, upper body. We have like a fun cardio dance. It's just really just it's kind of just a dance, and it's just music, like current music. I think one is like an 80s music, and it's just cardio, but it's fun. It's dancing to music. And then I have like a total body, high intensity. Those are the different categories. And they're kind of just throughout the month, except for Saturdays and Sundays, which I know is busy for a lot of people. It's really busy for me. So for me, I just did a 1 mile walk on those days, and I just picked one of Leslie Sansone's, one of her mile walks, which I love her, and that's what on Saturday and Sunday. Or you can walk yourself, walk a mile, whatever you want to do, and you can switch those around. Of course, this calendar can be switched around to match your schedule. This just matches what my schedule is. Each of the links on the calendar links to a YouTube video that I found that has to do with that. So none of them are longer than 20 minutes. Any of the lower body ones I tried to pick to be knee friendly. If there is any jumping, you can do modifications, that kind of thing. A lot of the upper body ones is just body weight. You don't have to use weights, but if you have weights, you can use them. So I just tried to do, you know, anywhere between 10 to 20 minutes each day on one of these categories. And you'll notice, because when I just literally went into YouTube and looked up like beginner cardio workouts, 15 minutes, something like that. And it seems like consistently I was getting like the same people popping up. So there's one, Pamela, somebody, she'll be quite a bit throughout here, Mad Fit. A ton of her videos is on here because she has a ton of beginner short workout videos that have doable moves, which I love. She's one of the ones that has most of the dancing ones. So yeah, I mean, there's a lot of stuff in here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to each day on Facebook, my Facebook group, I am going to post what today's video is, and it'll be on there, and what the category is. So if you want to change it up, but I'll post it on there. But you can also download this calendar as well, and you can click on it. Like I said, the links are clickable, takes you right to that YouTube video, and you can get started. So that's going to be my workout for the month. It's working out every single day, but it's only 10 to 20 minutes a day, and I can do those before work. The 1 mile walk I can do anytime Saturday and Sunday to fit with my schedule. So yeah, that's what we're doing for February. I am really excited about it. As far as water goals, still going to be the same, not changing that. So there you go. There is our January wrap up. Again, I want to know what you guys are doing for the month of February. What are your goals for February? Like I said, I'm sticking mine the same. Do you plan on working out with us in this February challenge? Let me know if you download the calendar, and if you plan on joining us. Join me over at Facebook, and we can talk about each day and how we did on the workout, what we thought about it. And I may just create one of these every single month. This was really fun. There's a lot, I mean, there's a ton of content out there on YouTube, but sometimes it gets very intimidating going through and looking for videos, and you spend a lot of time just doing that, and then you don't actually have time to work out. That's what I was finding myself doing. That's why I thought if I just throw it all into a calendar, then it's there, just click on it and go, and there's your workout for the day. So thank you guys always so much for all your kind words and comments. And like I said, I want to hear how you guys did for the month of January. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.